Hi, I'm Vicki Westling with City Speaks, and I am here with our New York State Lady Marauders bowling champions. So we're going to be able to watch them. We're going to talk to them. We're going to find out what's going on in their world and their lives. You can watch them on Spectrum 1301, 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock, 7 days a week, and on YouTube by going to Dunkirk Access. So with that, let's get started. So let's start with our coach. Tell us a little bit. Tell us what's going on. Now, you've been a coach for how long?
I've been a coach for 13 years now. Yeah, this is my 13th year.
And now, this is not the first time that they've been champions. This is the first time they've been New York State champions. But tell me about their other championships.
Since we started the program, this is our 7th county championship, our Division I. This is our first sectional championship and our first state championship. And we've been our county roll-off champions 3 times.
You know, that is really phenomenal, because how many of you ladies have been with Coach Cabrera for all of these different championships? Most of them? Yeah? Now, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to let you pass around the microphone from one to the other. I want you to tell me a little bit about who you are, what grade you're in, how long you've been bowling, what your goals are, and what you have found most exciting about this particular season. Okay, so let's start here. I'm going to let you have it and pass it around.
I'm Mariah Gloniak. I'm a junior. I've been bowling on the school bowling team since I was a 7th grader. I started bowling when I was 4 years old, and the best memory of this year is winning the state championship and winning sectionals.
I'm Rachel Gloniak. This is my 2nd year on the team, but I've been bowling since I was 4. I'm a sophomore, and my favorite memory is also winning states.
My name is Michaela Passer. I'm a sophomore. This was my 4th year on the team. I'd say my favorite memory this year was obviously winning states, but just spending time with all the girls and making memories that I'll never forget.
I'm Olivia Corbett, also a sophomore. I've been on the team since 7th grade. I've been bowling since I've been 8. My favorite memory was doing really good at sectionals and winning states.
I'm Hannah Ellman. I'm a senior. I've been on the team since 10th grade, right? Yeah. And my favorite memory is getting to spend the weekend with the girls and being able to have that nice bond and, of course, winning states.
I'm Taylor Skelly. This is my 1st year on the bowling team. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite memory is having an opportunity to bowl in sectionals.
Hi, I'm Sonia Clark. I've been bowling for 3 years now for the bowling team. I started when I was 5. My favorite memory was only one section.
Hi, I'm Isabella Beeger. I've been bowling since I was about 7 years old, and I've been on the team for 3 years, and I'm on 11th grade. And my favorite memory of the team was just going to states. I guess that was really cool.
My name is Whitney Heiss. I am a senior. I've been on the bowling team for 5 years, so since I was in 7th grade. And my favorite memory besides winning states with the girls is before every tournament we ever do, they will always play the music and get crazy and dance around and just be themselves, and it's so glad to see that.
I'm Coach Cabrera. Something about all of these ladies is they're extremely intelligent, involved in everything. We have 3 girls that are coming up in the musical this weekend. They're all still bowling in tournaments for scholarship money. We have a junior gold bowling girl on our team with Rachel. Softball is going, and I think, how many of you guys are playing softball? Raise your hand. So there's a bunch of them playing softball right now on top of everything else. And they carry a grade point average of a 94.7 as a team. which is, to me, even more important in the States, that they're great students and than they are athletes. But I think they're even better athletes at this point.
So you guys are really busy. Now you also, in addition to bowling, and you're still bowling, you've been on WDOE. You received plaques from Mayor Rosas Tuesday night at the council meeting. So you've really been the full gamut, and now you're going to be on City Speaks on television. So that's pretty important. But now tell me, you're doing some things that are different here. Look at these shoes. You all have these very colorful Crocs. Now I want you to tell me a little bit about all the different things and what is going on here with all of this. What does that mean?
They're really just my personal preference and their decorations. I just love Crocs. I have 6 or 7 pair, and I think it's better to keep them, decorated and fun, because why not?
Absolutely. And now we look at these. These are really. This is like goes back to the tie-dye era. And so now number 23. What is that significant of?
That is my volleyball number. Yeah. So.
All right. So in addition, you bowl, you play volleyball. Now, are you doing softball also? But now, are you going to be in the winter in the musical that's going on?
No, not in the musical either.
Okay, so just softball and volleyball and bowling are your team. Okay, and now you have Crocs as well. Now you have a softball on yours, so I assume you're on the softball team. Tell me a little bit about that.
While we were at States, we missed a lot of softball, and I'm very glad that they were so understanding about us missing, and it's really good that we can still be a part of both teams.
What position do you play?
Second base mostly.
Okay, so you're going to be ready to go for softball now once the weather breaks. Are you in the play that's going on? No? Michaela? Oh, you're okay, right. Now, Olivia, you're the dancer, right? So now what are you doing in that right now?
I dance at Infinity Dance Academy, and our first competition is this weekend, so we've been working really hard all season to prepare for this.
So there is a lot going on, and now we have back here, we have an 8th grader who's on our bowling team. How do you feel about working with all these girls?
I feel amazed to having friendship with all these girls and be friends with Hannah before she leaves.
So is Hannah a senior?
Yes.
So now, as you're growing up, you're in the 8th grade, so you've got a few years left to go. What is it? What are one of your goals?
One of my goals is to be a starter on a team and compete really well and get to states again with all these girls.
What was your bowling average this year?
153.
I never bowled a 153 in my life. So now, tell me a little bit about you. Now, what are you doing in addition to bowling?
I'm also doing softball right now and travel softball.
Travel softball. Now, what position do you play on the softball team?
I'm a catcher.
The catcher. That's one of the hardest positions, I think, to play. Well, a lot of wear and tear. So you have knee protectors and all that stuff. And what grade are you in? 9th grade. So now, what are some of the goals that you have for this upcoming next couple of years as a high school?
To also become a starter and experience more with them and help get back to the States again.
Very good. So that I guess being at States has got to be really stressful to some degree. What was one of the most stressful things that you all had to deal with while you were up competing for this?
Opening the first 3 frames and having to come back.
And in States, we were in second place by a lot of pins from going into first place in both sessions. So I think it's pretty awesome that we came back and we still won first place in both.
So now let me make sure I understand this. So you started out in second place and you ended up overcoming that to win. That's pretty awesome. Right. How many pins did you win by?
I think going into the second half, we were down by 136, and we ended up winning by 140.
Wow. That is terrific. That is really great. Your overall record this year, I believe, if I've got this right, was 39-1. 39. Who did you lose to?
Oh God, it was Jamestown, and that was that was a home match. Yeah, 8 pins, and the girls' look of frustration on their face with those 8 pins were like, no, why does this happen?
But we've went 40,
So next year, right, next year. How many of you will be coming back next year? Raise your hand. That is terrific. Yeah. Okay, well, that is really good. So you're excited. So now next year, you're planning to go back and be the defending champs, bring the title back to Dunkirk. In addition to that, you're busy. You're doing a lot of things. You're in your last couple of years of high school, with the exception of the 8th and 9th graders. So there's a lot happening in your world, right? Tell me right now, bowling aside, what are the kinds of things that you're most concerned about or you're most looking forward to for these next couple of years? What are you most looking forward to?
College courses in high school, because here we can take the JCC classes. So I have a lot of JCC classes next year in my schedule, so I'm looking forward to those.
I think I'm looking forward to staying involved with like the music and arts program like that we have here because of the musical. I'm really involved with that, and I have a really good time doing that.
So now the JCC courses, those things are important because those are the AP classes, right? So how many of you are in various kinds of AP classes now? Whoa. That is awesome. We're going to have the president of JCC on City Speaks next week, so I'll make sure that I tell him. What is it that you're looking for in these classes? Are these classes, do you find them to be helpful for when you go into college, and when you get out of high school, are you going to go on to JCC or are you going to go on to another college or university? Who wants to answer that?
Well, the JCC classes are really challenging, and they help you to prepare for college. So far, I have over 40 credits for them, and I'm going there after high school because it's a good opportunity to see what you like and what you want to be involved with. So that program's really nice to have.
You know, and that's good because here in here you can go to the North County campus or you can go to Jamestown or Olean, so you really have choices. And I know that JCC they've got a really beautiful curriculum. So that's good. That's good to hear. How many of you plan to go to JCC when you graduate? So now, tell me a little bit about what is your major? What are you looking forward to?
Well, right now, ever since 8th grade, I've been part of the P-Tech program. So we do dual enrollment between high school and college. So right now, with the P-Tech program, I'm going to get an associate's degree in mechanical technology design, and then I'm hoping to go back to JCC and take their biotechnology course so that I can fix medical equipment in hospitals and create prosthetics, because we've come so far in the fields, and these are such new fields that they're looking for people everywhere just to come out and hopefully develop this, because technology can go so far and it can bring so much back to humans' lives. If you lost an arm, we can give you one that's better than the one you had before, and now you're not limited by any disabilities. And even then, it's not really a disability. You're just becoming someone better than you were.
You know, that is really commendable, because when we think about that, we do have a lot of individuals who come back who have various kinds of problems with their limbs. So that is amazing. Good for you. I think that's awesome. So, you know, and we all might need that from time to time, right? What are you guys looking forward to for the summer? What are you looking forward to this summer? What do you want to have happen?
I just want to spend my summer hanging out with my friends and having a good time before college.
Okay, now you're the baby of the group. What are you looking forward to this summer?
To getting better at softball and hanging out with all of these girls.
Now you play softball also. What position do you play?
I'm also a catcher.
Also a catcher. Oh my goodness. So with all of you playing, you've got softball, and you've got bowling, you've got dance, you've got music. You have all these other interests that are happening. How do you stay focused at your age? How do you stay focused? I mean, they're boys. What? What is that?
Don't got time for that.
You don't have time for that? Good girl. Good girl. So we're looking at next year. We're looking at another New York State championship. And what is next for you all? What is next as far as continuing this celebration, continuing your run as New York State champions? What is next, Mrs. Cabrera?
On Sunday, we're taping for the Beat the Champ show at Lucky Lanes. And then next month, we have the legislature meeting to go to.
So Beat the Champ month at Lucky Lanes. What time is that?
We'll be taping our spot at 9 o'clock. And then they'll be taping the bowlers throughout the day.
9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
Yes. And then the girls have to go to a tournament, a bunch of them.
Where is your tournament?
Tonawanda.
So you're going to tape at 9 o'clock at Lucky Lanes, and then you're going to go to a tournament in Tonawanda. And when is the musical?
2 o'clock on Sunday.
Well, I think that's a pretty full day. A full day, right. What kind of support can the city give in the future to our bowling team? And what would you all say to Mayor Rosas if you were saying to him, this is what we need? What would you be asking for? Do you know? Do you have any idea? What would you like from the city?
The only thing I can say is come out and watch the girls bowl next year. If you have never seen them, come out and watch a bowling match at Lucky Lanes when our schedule comes out. We had 70 fans, I believe, at the state tournament. And that was really intimidating to the other schools and the other girls. And that really helps the girls.
Well, if you will make sure that I know when your tournament schedule is, I promise you we will have representation from the city. And we'll try to get the mayor out there to roll the first ball or something. How's that sound? Yeah, we'll see if we can make him do that. What do you think? Are you for that? All right. So should we ask him here now? Say what?
Come on, Mayor. Next year, come out and bowl, open up our season and bowl the first ball, just like throwing out the first pitch of the year. He can throw the first bowling ball of the season.
All right. Well, good. I'll make sure he knows that. Thank you all so much. This has been wonderful. I really appreciate you taking your time to meet with me, to be on City Speaks. Make sure you watch it. You can go to DunkirkAccess.com, watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Spectrum 1301. You can tweet us. You can go on our Facebook page. And what other kinds of things do you want me to know? Anything special?
I would like to thank a couple of people. Dan Palmer, who covers us so greatly, and our paper. They do great coverage on these girls. The Jamestown Post-Journal always does stuff for us. I think 4 of the 5 starters were Bowler of the Week in Jamestown. And last but not least, Officer Denise Enns. As soon as she heard about our win, she got a parade set up. She had a police escort. She got the fire department involved. She set up a parade for the first day back. So she's just been totally awesome. Plus, she's the president of our booster club now. So she's really involved in our sports program now, on top of her job. So that's been awesome. The community support's been great. And all the clubs that have donated and the businesses that have donated to our program to help get these girls a nice championship state ring, which we're looking at purchasing.
Well, that's great. Thank you. And thank you all so much. Good job. Thank you. And thank you for watching City Speaks.